Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana, and this is episode number 4 of Beat the Box, where I open a 1988 Fleer box, open the cards, I show you the cards we pull, we look at the cards together, I kind of make a decision on which cards are gradable or which cards are not. This should be a Thursday that you're watching this. This is episode number 4, where I reveal the grades of the cards to you. And so stay tuned. We're about to reveal the grades of the cards. Again, I had really high hopes. I thought this was going to be sort of the crescendo, the climax, if you will, of this 5-part series where we get to see some really big cards and some really good grades on a really awesome product, which is 1988 Fleer. You know, you've got the All-Star cards, the base rookie Hall of Famers that are in there with Pippen and Reggie Miller and Stockton and Rodman, and then you've got the Jordan base cards, which are no slouch either, and then a couple of other cards where if you pull 9s or 10s, you know, you might have some potential in those as far as flip value as well. But stay tuned. Here's the video. You guys saw me pull the cards out, so you know these aren't going to be as sexy as we initially thought when we were filming episode number 1 together. So I'm actually filming this episode number 4. I guess about I should have looked at the PSA return, but it was about 5 weeks. So pretty quick on the PSA return. They did not spend much time on my cards because they weren't worth a damn. But spoiler alert. So watch this video of me revealing all the cards. I think there was what did we say? 8, 11, 13, 19, 21, 22, 25, 26, 28, 32 cards. So I sent 32 of the best cards in, which were not great cards. And this is what happened. Okay, guys and gals, here we go. I am going to start with, we're going to save the Jordans for last. We're going to start with the base cards that I sent. This is again, just a recap, and I'm sure I'm going to do a little intro. This is episode number 4 of Beat the Box, 1988 Fleer, where I tried to open a box and grade the stuff that needed to be graded and see where it came out dollar value wise, and just see just how bad I win, or in this case, as you're about to see, lose. So this episode, we're going to reveal the cards. Next episode, we're going to talk about the value of all the cards, compare it to the initial investment, and cry together. So as I mentioned, I think somewhere in one of the first 3 episodes, I don't know, it's been a month since I filmed them. I think I mentioned that I thought most of these cards were going to get 5, 6s, or 7s. I didn't think I had a single PSA 8. So I will let you guys figure out how accurate I was. PSA 6 on the Pippen rookie. PSA 7 Pippen rookie. PSA 7 Pippen rookie. I'm not going to take a lot of time because we looked at these cards in the whatever that video was where I was showing you which ones I was sending. So you guys got a chance to look and see just how damn off center all these cards were. Again, no making fun of my fingernails. On to the Rodmans. PSA 6, PSA 7, PSA 7, Reggie's, PSA 7. One Reggie I pulled, I think I pulled 3 maybe. One of the Reggies was so bad I couldn't even send it in. Like I didn't think it had any chance of getting a 7. I mean, the only chance I didn't think any of these cards were really going to get an 8. I just thought that maybe if I sent enough, somebody would slip up and throw me a bone. They threw me a bone all right, but it wasn't the kind that I was looking for. So that's it for the base cards. Some Hall of Famers, some Hall of Fame rookie cards. Let's get cranking on the, okay, so these are all the non-Jordan stickers, which are where the value is. You know, these stickers are kind of where the value is. So if you can hit some 9s and 10s on these, you're doing great. Again, I just think, I'm so pissed off. I literally just think I had some kind of weird box where every single card was printed preposterously off center. I do think some of these stickers were better than the grades that I got. Like this right here, there's no way this is a 6. It's just not a 6. I mean, the top to bottom centering is not good. The left to right is very good. You know, the back centering is not great. I guess the corners aren't great either. You know what? These cards suck. I don't know what else to say. They suck, but I'm going to show them to you in episode 4. I really am disappointed, and I do apologize to you guys. I mean, I did lose, as you'll see. I'm sure it's going to end up being thousands of dollars, but on this rip, I could have just flipped the box. But You never know until you open it. So, but I do apologize because I really thought this was going to be suspenseful and fun to kind of look at the numbers and the data and see if I could break even or push forward or something like that. And it's just one of those deals where when I open the box, even in episode 1 or 2 or whatever episode it was where I opened the box, like immediately you could tell from my reaction, and I guess you guys could tell on camera, that none of these cards had any chance to be worth a damn. None of them. So again, all 6s and 7s on the base, all 6s and 7s on the stickers. Okay, so we're down to Jordans, and I've got 4 base Jordans. I've got 3 All-Star Jordans, and then I've got 4, what would be the most valuable sticker Jordans. And here we go. All right, so I'll just get cranking with you guys. Let's start with the base. 7, 7, 7, 6. So par for the course still. No PSA 8s in the bunch. All-Stars, 7, 7. Off center, left or right. Off center, left or right. Sorry, 6, 7. This one's actually closer to somewhat moderately decently centered left to right, but the top to bottom is egregiously bad. So bad. So on the All-Stars, 7, 7, 6. On the stickers, here we go. 6, 6, 6, 7. That's it. You guys know me. This is going to be a short episode, short video, bloodbath, no 8s, no 8s, no 8s, no 8s. All the cards that you see are for sale. I'll probably post these things, either put them on, buy it now or send them to Probstein. I don't know. I mean, I probably need to lot them up. Some of these I'm probably just going to put them in a lot. That might be the best way to move it. In fact, comment. Let me know in the comments what you think the best way to move all of these cards that you saw, because obviously I don't want any of these. This is not, it's not the kind of cards I collect. If any of you guys watching the show would like to buy in bulk, let me know. I'll be happy to discuss price and be very generous, since you guys are, watchers of the show and listeners. But yeah, I don't know. I'll probably put them in lots and try to sell them. I don't know if it's, it's not going to work putting these Hall of Famers in lots, but like for the stickers, maybe, put all the 6s together, put all the 7s together and do my best. That way I cut down on the number of listings that I got to do on eBay. Another option is just to send all this crap to Probstein or DC Sports Cards or MC Sports Cards or one of the other consigners and just let them do it. I'm not going to sell these on PWCC because PWCC Weekly is terrible for low-end cards. So it's just not the right place. It's not the right place to list these. The Jordans, I'm sure, would not go unnoticed, so I could do that there. But again, I was just hoping for a Jordan 8. You guys know I collect Jordans in PSA 8, PSA 10, BGS 9.5. I didn't hit any 8s. I didn't hit any 8s, period. So 0 for 34 or whatever the number was. I can't remember from the other videos, but it's been a long time. So stay tuned. This is episode number 4. You should be watching this on a Thursday. Tomorrow's episode, you're going to watch the same way that when people drive by a car wreck, they don't want to see blood and guts and gore, and injured people or destroyed cars. But when, it's called rubbernecking, you're going to want to rubberneck watch tomorrow's video number 5, episode number 5 of Beat the Box, because we look at what these cards are worth, and then we compare it to what I paid for the box and for PSA grading, and then I subtract. I'll give you a hint. I did not break even. I don't think that's a surprise. But episode number 5 will be a big, giant subtraction problem. And so you will see just how much death and destruction I endured and suffered. I'm a very prideful person. I hate losing. Part of me wants to just chalk this up to just a shitty box of centering. But maybe this is the way all 88 Fleer boxes are centered. Let me know in the comments if you've recently opened an 88 Fleer box and experienced something like this where, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't damage the cards. I cleaned the bubble gum off the back of all of these stickers. And honestly, I did a bang up job. Like all the sticker backs, as you guys can see, are super squeaky clean. No wax gum residue. Nothing. I mean, clean as a whistle. I wiped down, the gum powder that was on all of these cards. If you'll remember from prior episodes, I mean, look at the backs of these stickers. The backs are not an issue other than the centering on the backs. I just think it's one of those deals where the whole box was off-centered. Like, I really was hoping, I'd get a box where there was a few cards, or at least 10, 12, 15 cards that looked like they had a chance at a 10, but a certain 9, and it just didn't. I did not pull one single card. And I'm not just talking about these that you're looking at. These are the best of the best. I didn't pull a single common that I thought had a chance to get a PSA 9. Not one single card. And that's just preposterous. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. Make sure you hit the bell icon for notifications. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Tomorrow is going to be episode number 5 of Beat the Box, where we see the death and destruction, and we reduce that numerically to a dollar figure loss. Loss. Thanks. Okay, you saw the damage. Not great, but I saw it coming 5 weeks ago, so at least I kind of prepared myself for. And it hit kind of almost exactly what I was predicting. A bunch of 6s and 7s, no 8s, definitely no chance at any 9s or 10s. I thought I could have gotten some 5s on a few of those, but all 6s and 7s, 32 for 32. I had. I'm going to share with you what you just saw on the video is what's in this spreadsheet for you right here. You guys know I'm a math nerd and I like spreadsheets, and so I've got an Excel spreadsheet for you. What I've got over here, and I think I talked about this in a prior video, is I've got the card number in the set, then I've got the player, and then I've got the grade that the card would need to grade in order for it to exceed the PSA grading value of about $21. It's $19 to grade a card, and then I include like shipping and insurance. So we'll say it's about $21 to grade a card. And so as you can see in parentheses, like for instance, if I pulled a Dominique Wilkins, I needed to have a pretty good idea that it was going to grade a 10 in order to grade it. A 9 was not going to make me money. A 10 would make me money, pretty good money. And you can see for each player down the list here, the highlighted ones, in case you're wondering, those are rookie cards. And so 88 Fleer, everybody focuses on 86 Fleer, right, with all the different rookies in there. We know a bazillion Hall of Fame rookies in there. And then 88 Fleer, I think it's often forgotten. Tyrone Bogue, Muggsy Bogues, Horace Grant, Scottie Pippen, Mark Price, Dennis Rodman, Reggie Miller, John Stockton. Those are pretty much the rookie cards in there that are worth chasing. Of course, Miller, Rodman, Pippen, Stockton are the huge ones. Muggsy Bogues, you need a 9 or 10. Mark Price, you need a 9 or a 10. But that's pretty much the gist of it. And as you can see on the Jordans, it made sense for me to grade the Jordan. It's not worth crying over spilt milk. I pulled the Jordans. They all look like shit. It didn't make sense for me not to grade them because 6s and 7s are still worth more than the grading fee. So it made sense once that's money expended already. I paid for the box. That's money spent. I have the raw cards sitting in my hand. It makes more sense in a PSA 7 slab than it does raw for the most part, generally speaking. And so for that reason, all of the base Jordans was worth sending. I sent all of those. I didn't think there was any chance on any of the other cards that I was going to get a 9 or a 10. I told you I didn't even think there was a chance at an 8. The Pippen made sense, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 7, 7, 6, 7. The Mark Price didn't have a chance at any of those. I pulled 3 or 4 of those. Dennis Rodman, I pulled 3 Dennis Rodmans. I actually beat the numbers on the Jordans because I pulled 4 base Jordans. I pulled 3 All-Star Jordans, and then I pulled 4 sticker Jordans. So I really beat the numbers as far as pack odds because I think those were 3.33. I can't remember. I said it in another episode, but again, that was like 6 weeks ago. But the problem was all the Jordans I pulled were dog junk. And so Dennis Rodman, 7.67, Reggie Miller, 7.7, and then there was one, like I said, it was so off center I couldn't even send the card. Like it was, I don't even know what they would have done, a 3, a 4, I don't know. It was so off center, it was hilarious. Couldn't send it, so I only sent 2 of my 3 Reggie Millers. The Stocktons, I needed an 8, 9, or a 10 to make money. I sent the Stocktons just to send them. I thought maybe they'd accidentally give me an 8. Again, I don't even. I really did it more for your entertainment and just so I had a good chunk, a good number of cards so I could have 32 instead of sending 5. If I only sent the cards that I thought would be 8, 9, or 10, you wouldn't be able to watch episode 4 or 5 because they wouldn't exist. Well, 5 would exist, but this episode wouldn't exist if I didn't send any cards to grade. So I took one for the team, and hopefully you guys enjoy that. I am not naive. I am not stupid. I looked at the cards and knew these were not 8s, 9s, or 10s. I just wanted to send them in and spend some money and make a really cool video. So, again, I wish we were all happy and rejoicing together and celebrating, but it did end up being the train wreck that we expected it to be. But at least we saw the train on the tracks coming at us full speed ahead, so we were not surprised. I was not surprised in the least. 666 on Stockton, 677 on the Jordan All-Stars. For some reason, why do I not have a Stockton? I did something wrong here. Did I not send a Stockton All-Star card in? I did not send a Stockton All-Star card in. They weren't close enough. I didn't have one that was even worthy. And I kept all these raw off-centered cards. I mean, the corners and edges are pretty good, but the cards are super off-center. As far as the stickers go, it is what you see right here, down here. All 7s, mostly 6s, 3 7s, and then what is that? 10 6s. I mean, just bloodbath city on the stickers. And that's with me doing a damn good job, if I do say so myself, of using the blow dryer, heating up the back a little bit, taking some pantyhose, scrubbing that gum off. I think I posted that in one of the prior videos. I hope I did. I think I put it in video 3, but if not, I did a YouTube short showing it. So go check it out on the channel. It's really not hard to do. It was my first experience cleaning gum. It's not gum, it's wax stains off the back of the stickers, which were on the back of the packs. And so I did a pretty good job of that. But anyway, that's the breakdown. 32 cards, 17 PSA 6s, 15 PSA 7, so about a 6.5 on average, which is almost exactly what I was expecting. Did not think I had a chance at a single 8, and I was right. Maybe I could be a PSA grader for a living. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. Episode number 5 is going to be a tough one to make. It's going to be hard to watch. It's going to be much harder to make because I'm about to look at the numbers and see just how bad it got. But the good news is it's a Friday. And hopefully there'll be an Explore the Card episode that you can also watch today, and that I'll have fun making and learn a little bit about Jordan cards. But if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. No, I'm not dumb. Yes, I know this was a bad decision, but yes, I also know you guys like to watch my videos, and especially videos where we open boxes and send cards in for grading and then reveal the grades. That's fun for everybody, whether it's deliriously good or pathetically bad in this case. So thank you guys again for hanging with me through episode 1 through 4. Episode number 5 will be out tomorrow at 4:30. Thanks, guys. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.